Hey guys, this is Pokemaniac101 and welcome back to another Minecraft Snapshot video. This week we're looking at 20W51A. Now there's only a couple new additions to Snapshot. It's kind of a small one, it's the last one of the year right before the holidays, but the Axolotls are pretty much worth it just by themselves. As you can tell, they will kind of just swim around and leave you alone unless you hold a bucket of tropical fish. They really love tropical fish and they will like really love you if you hold one in your hand. Now this works with buckets and also just normal tropical fish. They'll swarm you whenever you hold one in your hand, and they'll also attack one if it's spawned in. So if I just spawn one in over here, you'll see that all of these guys are just gonna go and obliterate it. They don't actually eat them. Like, the items still stay put. I wonder if that's oversight or something. Now, the obsession with tropical fish is actually pretty useful. You'll see that if I spawn a drowned here, they'll actually just completely ignore it. But if I hold a tropical fish in here, you'll see that they'll just obliterate it, which is actually pretty useful. So if you have a few of these, they'll help protect you in the seas. I think they also attack squid. Just unprovoked. Are they gonna? Yeah, they'll attack squid as well, and I think other fish as well. So yeah, they'll just attack basically any sea life, but only if you're holding a tropical fish or a tropical fish bucket will they actually like attack mobs and stuff for you. So if you want to have one of these to follow you around, you can actually just pick it up in a water bucket like you would any other fish. Let me just get that one really quick, and then it looks. Oh, that's. I wonder if that's just creative mode thing. I picked up a yellow one, and then it spawned in a white one. I assume if I'm in survival, it'll just spawn in the same axolotl that I picked up. But if not, that might be an interesting bug. Okay, let's pick up a pink one, and it spawns in a yellow one. Okay, so I guess that's something Mojang kind of looked. Yeah, that spawns in the brown one as well. Okay, well I guess that means if you're making like an aquarium or something in the snapshot, and you want like a certain color of axolotl, you can do that. It looks like I'm not getting too lucky with this. Yeah, it's doing just white and brown, but yeah, if you're making an aquarium in the snapshot and you want like a certain color, that's that's the way to do it. So that's actually pretty cool, but it also means if you pick up a certain color that you want from like the ocean, it won't actually spawn in that way. So it's like good and bad depending on what you're expecting from the axolotl buckets. Like if you didn't know this bug existed and you really wanted a brown one, you picked up a brown one, you might come back home and find out it's white. So yeah, I guess that's pretty cool, but it would be much better if they just if they fix that. Now this one's kind of hard to do. I haven't managed to be able to do it yet, but if you kill something that they're attacking or being attacked by, then they'll give you regeneration and take off any mining fatigue you have, but you saw that didn't actually happen. I wonder if I summon like a squid and I kill it. Summon a squid and then let's just go ahead and kill it. And nope, they're not giving me regeneration, and they're not taking away my mining fatigue. So yeah, it looks like there are still a few bugs with these guys that Mojang's gonna have to squish out, but for now, these guys are still adorable, and they still will help you fight different mobs, even if they don't take away the mining fatigue. Also, I was just looking at the changelog, and they actually have the same line twice. Also, one last thing to know about these guys is that they'll actually dry up and start taking damage if they're outside of water for 5 minutes, which is it's a pretty long time. So if you have one of these guys, just out in the sun, then they'll dry up and start taking damage, but, until then, they'll, crawl around and stuff. So as long as you keep these guys moisturized, rain works as well. As long as they're in water or rain, then they won't dry up and die, so that's pretty good. And it looks like he's floating up in the air a little bit. Not sure if that's intentional or not. Also, you'll see if one of these guys gets hit, sometimes they'll kind of do like this, where they'll play dead, and then any hostile mobs around them will stop attacking them. You see that the drown is just kind of lost interest. Although you see, as soon as it stops playing dead, all the hostile mobs will start attacking it again until it either plays dead again or dies. There's a few UI changes with the bundle. It looks a little buggy right now. You'll see that this is full, but the line is not disappeared. I think it used to disappear when it was full. Also, if you have an empty bundle, you'll see that there's actually 2 slots open right now, and I also don't think that's intentional. But the most important new update to the bundle, and also the shulker box, is that when it gets destroyed, anything inside of it also gets popped out. You'll see there. And this was made to stop items like nether stars, which can't get like blown up or burned or anything, and also like netherite from getting destroyed in lava, because in the past, if you just threw a shulker box in lava, this is the same shulker box that's a bunch of netherite stuff in here. It used to be if you threw a shulker box in lava, everything inside would get destroyed along with it. Now it'll just destroy the shulker box, and all your netherite stuff will just get popped out of the lava and, you know, not burn like it would otherwise. And also, if you've a bunch of nether stars in a shulker box or a bundle or something, if it gets blown up, then all the nether stars will just drop out onto the ground instead of getting blown up along with the shulker box. So that's a pretty good change. It keeps you from losing your really rare or indestructible items in places that they shouldn't have been destroyed otherwise if they were just a normal item. And also, this is pretty cool. There's a new game rule called player sleeping percentage. This basically means if you have this set to 100, that means 100% of the players on your world or on your server will have to sleep for the night to skip. So that's basically what it is right now. Everyone on your server and everyone in your LAN world has to sleep. But if you set it to, like, you know, 25, for example, and if you have 4 players on your server, only one of them has to sleep. Or if you have it like 50, then, you know, 2 of them will have to sleep. But that also means if you set above 100%, then no one will be able to sleep. The night will just become completely unskippable at that point. So this is pretty useful in place of like a single player sleep data pack. If you set this to 0, that means only one person on your server will have to sleep no matter how many people are online. So that is pretty cool. There's finally a vanilla option for that without like a data pack or something. So that's basically it. As I said, this is the last snapshot of the year, so we won't have any more until January, which gives me a little bit of a break from weekly videos. I am not used to this, but it's been good practice. So until then, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!